Here we go. Another bum bites the dust. YTBC. Here we go. Another bum bites the dust. Triple G fans. Here we go. Another bum bites the dust. Look at his resume. Here we go. Another bum bites the dust. His resume sucks. Here we go. Another bum bites the dust. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. And let me tell you something right now, okay? Curtis Stevens has pulled out of his fight with David Lemieux. He's pulled out, okay? And this is due to budget cuts at HBO. People, I think, honestly, this is the beginning of the end for HBO. I think HBO, pretty much boxing, is they're going to put that whole program on the shelf, man. I don't know what HBO going to do. Nobody knows what HBO is going to do, okay? And, folks, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for a lot of fighters signed with Golden Boy and Top Rank, man. It's going to be bad. Because these guys, where are they going to go? Where are they going to go to fight? Because you have to have a network to fight on. You have to. You know, and Bob Aaron he was talking about, hey, I'm just going to, I'm going to just start promoting my own fights. I'm going to start putting my own fights on TV. That's what he said. So, what are these guys going to do, man? They got to figure out somewhere to go. But Stevens pulls out, man. Here's my thing with that, okay? You got the battle of the guys who Triple G beat up. The battle of the bums, okay, basically. And I'm sorry, I don't want to call these guys bums because I think that they do in their own right. They're good fighters, but these are two C-level fighters in my opinion. These are two very, very C-level fighters. They're very average fighters, and they were allowed, and I say allowed, because somehow they magically got ranked high enough to fight Gennady Golovkin. I'm trying to figure out how they going to explain that. How you going to explain that? But, we're not going to get into that. So Stevens pulls out because of money issues. And here's what I'm saying. Stevens, dude, you're not fighting like that regularly. Okay, you're not fighting, 3 and 4 times a year. And I'm sorry, dude, you're not at that level. You are not at that level where you can say, well, I ain't fighting because I don't want to that ain't enough money. You ain't at that level. I mean, you're not. And, dude, you probably need some type of payday. I know you need the money. It's not like you don't need the money. You do need the money. And I think he should have just went in there still, beat David Lemieux. And it may have been an amount, man. I can't fight for that, man. But you know what? I look at boxing and it's comparative. I look at it like street fight. I'm thinking to myself, if you get in a street fight, do you get a pair of soft gloves to help cushion your opponent's blows? If somebody just want to get in there and beat the hell out of you, do you get a pair of gloves? Do you get to take a break when you hear a bell on the street? Do you, and let's do it like this. Do you even get a referee to keep the person from hitting you in the back of the head, for kneeing you in the testicles? No, you don't get that. You don't get that. Do you even get paid? No. And I realize that this isn't a street fight, but I'm trying to bring a point home. This is your job. This is what you signed up for, okay? This is what you signed up for. It's your job. Okay? And I'm not saying that me as a fan, I'm entitled to get you in a ring with who I want to see you in, and you don't have no say-so in what you want to do. But I'm thinking you pulling out against David Lemieux because of the money. Dude, you should have got in there, beat him up, took the money. Okay? And then after you get the money, then you start demanding or you start making bigger moves with your career. If you can beat a David Lemieux, it kind of really gets your career almost jump-started again, Curtis Stevens. It does. But you got a guy like Rios. He pulled, and Curtis Stevens got out, Rios in, okay? And I'm going to tell you what I hate, man. You know what? People take advantage of these Argentine fighters. They do. These promoters do. They do it all the time. They take advantage of these Argentine fighters. And they do it because they know that in Argentina, the American dollar, it goes a long way over in Argentina. Okay, $1 American, I have to go look it up, but I know it's more. It's a lot of money when you go over to Argentina. So they'll give these guys like $30,000, man. They'll give them about $30,000, and then, these guys will take that $30,000 back to their country. Okay, they'll take it back to their country, and they'll live pretty decent over in Argentina, man, which I think is garbage, man. I think it's garbage the way that these promoters do these Argentine fighters, man. I mean, and I wish these guys had management teams, man. I wish their management teams would say something about that, man. But you know what? They ain't going to say nothing about that. Yeah, here it is. Here it is right here. Look, $1 equals about 15 Argentine pesos. They're paid. Look, man, I promise you that this guy Christian Rios will probably make about 20,000 American dollars. But he will take that back to Argentina, and that's going to be worth about $300,000 in his country. Okay, which is wrong. Which is outright is wrong, man. It's wrong. It's wrong as I don't know. It's wrong as Triple G fighting a bum. It's wrong. People, that's just the way that is. Okay, and these guys are allowed like that, but these guys don't care. They don't speak up. They take it, and that's what it is. So HBO, they ran it. This guy, he'll get about 20 grand. He'll get about 20 grand to step in there with Lemieux because, he going to Argentina to live like a king. But this is the beginning of the end for HBO. They got to do something. See, this is karma, man. And I'm going to tell y'all why this is karma. It's pretty much karma because, see, here's the thing, man. HBO, they took a crap on Floyd Mayweather, man. You had Jim Lampley, you had Larry Merchant, man, just really giving Floyd Mayweather a hard time, man. I'm talking about giving him a hard time, all on his back, all on his neck, criticizing the man every chance they got, man. And, pissed him off and he left. Floyd pretty much said, look, Al, look, man, we got to get out of here, man. HBO, no, man. And Floyd got out of there. And Al Heyman helped him secure that deal with Showtime CBS. I mean, it's all karma, man. You keep pissing off people, man. And they know they messed up when they lost Floyd. They know they messed up. And even, when Canelo left for a while and went to Showtime, to fight Floyd, man, it's like I knew then it was almost the beginning of the end, man. And HBO, they continued to keep Lampley on. They continue to keep Merchant on, criticizing these fighters, man, and getting up under these fighters' skin. Because these guys, they done fought in the ring 12 rounds and, done been injured. They in pain. And they just want to give a good post-fight interview. Then you got Larry Merchant harassing the hell out of some of these fighters. And, of course, they picked the African-American fighters to do that to most of the time. Okay? And they did, you know. And how they treated Devin Alexander, man, was real. I mean, they treated Devin Alexander like crap. Larry Merchant used to make fun of how Devin Alexander talked. And Devin Alexander really didn't pick up on it, But I'm like, wait a minute. This dude, is he mocking Devin Alexander? I mean, and other people, man. Even in the past, he used to do it to Prince Nassim. I mean, there are other fighters, man, that HBO, they just point blank, man, show their true behinds on a lot of stuff, man. And that's just how it is. And for some reason, they bow down to Triple G. They'll bow down, that I don't know, man. It's crazy. But, unfortunately, man, for Curtis Stevens, I thought he probably may have needed the payday, man. He may have. Now, if they offered the man 20 grand, I can understand why he didn't take the fight to go in there against Lemieux. But I think they were offering him a bit more than what they offering Christian Rios. And that, my friends, is just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What are you dudes waiting on? Subscribe. I'm done.